Hi guys, welcome to my channel. For whatever reason, I find it extremely entertaining to listen to flat earth debates while I'm doing homework or working on my thesis in this case. And I heard something that Jism said that was extremely freaking stupid on, I believe, the Non-sequitur show. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description. The Non-sequitur channel. If I sound retarded, I'm sorry, I'm really tired. But anyway, I thought I'd take a break from my thesis and show Jism why he's, or Jeranism, why he's a complete freaking retard, and why this stupid flat earth 8 inches squared per mile, or 8 inches squared per mile formula doesn't actually work. Although the 8 inches for short distance is an approximation. 8 inches, the 8 inch formula is an approximation. Okay, so this is the real drop, and I literally just made an equation, that would calculate the distance from where you are, and this is again at 0 elevation. This does not account for height of the observer. I might do that later if I get bored with my thesis or I need a break. Whatever. Anyway, but height of the observer is 0, which is what the 8 inches stupid freaking equation says anyway. And then the vertical drop literally to the surface. This isn't going to be an exact calculation for how much of an object is missing, because presumably an object will be vertical, so the hypotenuse of that triangle right there. This is literally just how much the horizon drops. This is literally an equation for just how much the horizon drops per mile. Okay, and here's scratch work to show what I did exactly. This is incorrect. I redid it here. I made a mistake. Again, I'm tired. Anyway, so that equation's here. I divided the radius of the Earth up into 10 increments. So this in miles. And then that's the equation I have right there. And yeah. Anyway, so that shows how many drops in those many miles, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so flat earth shit. Here's the equation for that. And there's the equation for that. This number you may notice is not in inches. This is 8 inches converted into miles. So yeah, it's a small number. It still works. It's still the same equation. Sorry, yeah, I said earlier, 8 inches mile squared. That's what I meant. Not 8 inches squared per mile, whatever. Anyway, so this is a real drop. This is the drop per the 8 inches mile squared formula. And as you can see, for the first little while, it's fairly close. Obviously this thing's in miles, so if you were like trying to find the hidden distance of a building, obviously it would show a lot different. It would be a lot different, but this is in miles, so it looks fairly close. Anyway, but as the distance increases, obviously the formula goes way off. You see these values here versus that value there? Okay, and again, Jism has said in at least one of the debates that he thinks it's literally 8 inches for every mile, and not 8 inches times miles squared. And he's like, oh, I don't freaking understand why if it's a constant drop, why you can't just have 8 inches for every mile for where it drops. Well, I'm about to show you a visual representation of why. So anyway, yeah, so at 395.9 miles, Jism's saying the drop's going to be 0.00013 miles. And just to show this in smaller increments, I did this. So Yeah, the same, I literally just copied and pasted that left one onto this one. So the same thing, just instead of, you know, in the radius of the Earth divided by 10 increments, it's just literally in miles. So this is the real formula in miles. This is the results for the real formula in miles. This is the results for the flat Earth shit in miles. And again, if this was in inches or miles for how much it drops, these numbers would be a lot more evident for how they're different. But due to how many decimal points this is showing for miles, they look the same, but these are quite different. Right, and they will get more and more different the more miles you go. Well, these aren't quite different. They're close, but they are different. And then here's Jism's stupid shit. You see a little bit of a problem here? Okay. Okay. So I came up with a little visual representation I thought of doing that very clearly shows... hold on, guys. I'm trying to hold a phone and operate this at the same time. Okay. So, this is the real drop. You see how I literally just took a perfect circle. The aspect ratio of this is the same. I can share this Excel file if you like, and then made a bar graph, and then a bar graph of the values I just came up with, and literally laid them over a circle and showed, hey, look, they perfectly line up. As for this next one, the typical flat Earth shit, the 8 inches miles squared formula, I did the same exact thing, same exact range on the graph, or same exact range on the graph for the y-axis and x-axis. And hey, look at that. You see how there's a little bit of a problem here? The farther away you get, the worse it gets. Okay. As for Jism's stupid thing, yeah. The values are so small they don't even show up when you go all the way out for the curvature of the Earth. Yeah, Jism, you're an idiot. You're a complete freaking idiot. And yeah, I just wanted to make my own shitty video of, and I understand this video's garbage, but I just wanted to make my own shitty video for why you're an idiot. Thank you. Bye.